Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Star Trek Online. For this episode we are going to get a new starship. If we look at our current starship, we can see that I have completed all 6 levels of mastery, and we have a new ship that we are going to try out. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to do some house cleaning, well, not house cleaning, but administrative stuff. Since we have our reputations complete, by the way, I'm coming here to the transporter chief, and I'm going to the shipyard, just so you know. But anyway, since we have our reputations complete, we now have the option of choosing from a wide variety of different starship traits. Or not starship traits, but reputation traits, which you will see in a couple of minutes. So, we are here at the ship manager, and we click on manage ships, and we can see all the ships that we've had. We've had this one, which we started off with, if I remember correctly. This is the one we're currently flying. That one is actually from the summer event, and that one is from a C-store purchase. Oh, I thought I had it in here. I don't have it in here. Okay, right. Open up the C-store. I'm going to ships and tier 6. And I'm looking for this bad boy. Claim. Alright. And there he is there. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take off everything off this guy, because we want to transfer it all to the other ship. Now some of this stuff will probably stay on this ship, but that's not a big deal. Right. And our plasmonic leech, not forgetting that. Okay, so next we're going to click on Ready Starship, and now we're going to choose what we actually want. Let's go with the weapons first. Yeah, definitely want these Mark 12 weapons over the Mark 10 that's default. I don't want any torpedoes. I do want the space set. Oh wow, there's only 2 weapons in the back. Wow, I didn't realize that. That's going to be an omnidirectional beam array then, like so. Devices can go in, this can go in. Let's put in some engineering consoles. It can only fit 2. Some science consoles. Some tank consoles. And we need one more tactical console. Let me think. I can steal one off my what do you call it? Fighter, and put him in there. Okay, so all the other stuff we will now move over to this guy, and we'll just store it there for the time being. It'll be fine. Just, you know, for somewhere to keep it. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it, at least not yet anyway. So we'll just store it over here. It's a handy little trick if you're tight on inventory space or anything like that. You can store stuff on old ships that you are no longer using. Handy little trick, a lot of people do it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to try out this Jem'hadar Vanguard carrier. It's basically a science ship, but it's pretty tactical heavy with 4 tactical console slots. It's also got 2 hangar bays, so I'm pretty interested to see how this is going to work. And I just realized, why the hell is this not appearing for me? There we go. Alright, and the shield. We'll need to do the same with the shield. Voila! Excellent. Right, where did it take that stuff from? this can go back on here. And I'm guessing it was the fighter. It was the fighter. Okay. Alright, we'll put that there. And this ship, we'll put this in here. And this one in here. Okay. Now, let's check. That looks good. Yes, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, next is we want to work on our traits. I've already gone ahead and removed all the traits that I had just to do a fresh set of them. So basically what I'm looking for is traits that are either going to buff my damage output or increase my survivability. That's basically what I'm looking for. I am using, let's see, what sort of weapon is this? It's a full auto rifle. So, assault training is no use. We want full auto rifle. Stealth and exploit damage. Yeah. Kit performance, definitely. Kit readiness, definitely. Crit hit, yep, definitely. Resistance to psionic, resistance, confuse, implicate, no. Provide fabrication, yep, definitely want that. Radiation and toxic damage resistance, not really. Toxic damage resistance, bonus hit points, yep. Armor penetration, you betcha. Bonus melee damage, no. Pistol weapon training, no. Physical and energy yes. Rifle weapon damage, yes. Let's just make sure there's nothing else here. Being attacked gives you plus range weapon, maybe. Physical, team. No, alright, I'm happy enough with those traits. Alright, personal space. Increase ship's weapon accuracy, you betcha. Reduce career specific fleet recharge time. No. Particle generators, not using them. Beam damage when activating beam skills. No. By the way, this is a trait for reaching level 15 in beams, okay? As you reach level 15 in all of the different various schools, these are called schools, you will unlock different personal space traits that will appear here, okay? Only available once you get the specific school to level 15. So that's what that beam one is. That's the cannon one right there. Right, anyway, beam weapon damage. I'm gonna say, yeah, beam weapon damage. Bonus hit points, yes. Cannon weapon damage, no. No. Warp core efficiency when power levels are low. Power levels shouldn't be low, so no. Increased defense, you betcha. Batteries give secondary boost to all subsystems, no. Increased damage on team size, no. I'm playing by myself. Gain damage reduction from engineering ability, no. Taking damage can reset reach, yes. Kinetic and physical, no. Threat, no. Minus threat, you betcha. Disruptor, no. Crit chance, crit severity, yes. Anti-proton projectile, outgoing shield healing, maximum shield hit points, yes. Actually, let's do this. Shield healing and... oh wait, no. No, right. Undo that. Maximum shield hit points and this one, Warp Core Theorist. I think that'll be a better one. Plus 10 Starship Warp Core Potential, improves power levels. Plus 10 Starship Electroplasma System Flow, improves power transfer rate. Right, next we're going on to Starship traits. Improved critical systems. Crit chance and crit damage after using an emergency power bridge officer ability. No. Temporal immunity from hull heals, yes. Improved fleet support, yes. Heals are more effective and can add hull capacity. Yes. And I can pick one more. Do you know what? I'm going to replace these. I'm going to do it this way. I will actually go for that first one. Alright, there's my 4 Starship traits. I can purchase a 5th Starship trait at the Fleet Research Lab. You can also purchase additional space reputation trait, ground reputation trait, and active reputation trait. All in all 4 of those trait unlocks will cost you 750,000 fleet credits for all the trait unlocks that you can get, which are these 4, and you can actually get this one here for R&D. It's just something that I added up many moons ago. Anyway, we will go on to space reputation. Increased damage resistance rating on no. Increased ship's flight and turn no. Increased damage resistance. Increased crit severity yes. Gain hull and regenerate no. Auxiliary power gives defensive no. Reduce bridge officer retard time no. Uncontrolled critical hit chance debuff. Increased control resistance no. Trigger damage immunity when hit. You betcha, that is a great trait. Phaser damage no. Trigger shield heal when critically hit. Heals hull when dealing damage. Ships weapons have increased armor penetration. You betcha, that's a great trait, that one. Weapon non-criticals increase crit chance. No. Control drain from no. Minor shield penetration, yes. That is a good one. Alright, now we're moving on to ground reputation traits. So we'll start off at the top. Increased damage resistance, no. Ground weapons have increased armor penetration, yep. Melee no, I'm not interested in melee. Damage against controlled targets, critical hit chance debuff, chance to immobilize, no. Critical, increased crit severity, yep. Trigger damage immunity when hit, yep. Great trait. Phaser, no. Knockdown, chance to trigger. Cloak self when at low health. That's an interesting one. I kind of do like that one. When you're on low health, you automatically cloak. Let's keep that one in reserve. Let's see. Chance to increase shield hardness when hit. Chance to reflect energy and psionic damage. No. Minor shield penetration. Do you know what? I'm going to try this trait. I might change it out later. I might change that one out later. For maybe something like this. Minor shield penetration will be a good alternative to that trait. Or whenever I unlock the 5th slot here, I might pick this one. Alright, active reputation. So active reputation, you have basically 2 types. You have space active reputation and you have ground active reputation. And you can tell the difference by the icons here that I'm pointing out. You can see you have space and ground. I am going to pick all space. So I'm going to pick this one, which is a shield's heal, which is great. This one draws aggro away from you. This one is a cloak, and this one is a Tetrion attack. So they're the 4 I'm going to pick. Right, there's the traits done. I realize I didn't go into any detail as to why I'm picking this trait over that trait or whatever. If I did, to be perfectly honest with you, we'd be here an hour, okay? The best thing I can say is what I said at the beginning. I'm looking for stuff that is going to boost either my damage output or my survivability. And I think you can probably, I hope you can see from the choices that I made the reasons why I went with those. Yeah, so anyway, look, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. My name is Winters, and I'll catch you next time. So until then, take care.